One thing you did when you were in your 20s that you regret, that would change your life today?
I regret being a hoe.
Hey fam, how you all doing? I hope you all are in good health and you're doing great. So today in this video we'll be talking about a man regretting his actions when he was younger. Apparently this man was going around sleeping with women, and when he was asked to talk about his regret, he mentioned it. Let's have a look.
One thing you did when you were in your 20s that you regret, that would change your life today?
I regret being a hoe. When I was in my 20s, I was a hoe.
What do you mean by that?
I was a hoe. I was doing a lot of women that I shouldn't have been doing, and I had a family that I could deal with. So I was just out there doing, anybody. Not like that, but I was just picking and choosing what I wanted and who I wanted. Because I had a little reputation here in Springfield, and that got me a lot of things, and especially a lot of women. And I regret using them and, regret using who I was.
Wow, so you would have not, smashed the women?
I wouldn't have smashed them like I did, no.
What would you would have did?
What would have done? Stay with my one son's mother and been married and been happy today. That's probably a regret that I've gotten over, but I would still be with her. Because I still have some great feelings for her in my heart, but I know how to navigate through that. But I wouldn't have been the hoe that I was back then.
So what made you be a hoe?
It was ingrained in me. My uncle was a hoe. My grandfather was a hoe. My brothers was hoes. My cousins was hoes. I'm sorry, it might not sound right. My mama was a hoe. I'm telling the truth. Said 6 kids by 5 different men. Don't that qualify? Sorry, it might not sound right. My mama was a hoe. I'm telling the truth. Said 6 kids by 5 different men. Don't that qualify?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, that was inbred in me, and I didn't know no different. I thought it was a natural thing to do to push up on women like that. And I took it for granted. I took advantage of that. Not proud of it, but it is what it is. But I've got 9 beautiful children out of that. That's what being a hoe cost me, 9 children. But I took care of every one of them. I don't owe child support. I don't owe nobody nothing. And I get along with all of them. So it's a great thing. And I'm a proud grandfather out of all that. So I'm grateful.
I appreciate it. You a motherfucking hoe.
The last bit of the video, what was that? He made mention that he saw everyone around him doing the same thing, so he thought that was the best thing to do. That was the way to live, and he said that was ingrained in him because of his family. He also made mention of his mom. I know some people might ask that, is it that he does not know what is good and what is bad? Let me tell you, this is not me making excuses for him. I've seen situations where people don't know that what you're doing is bad because the people around them made them believe it's bad. That's why you see people say what is good is relative, because some people, what you perceive to be good might be bad to them, and what you perceive to be bad may be good to some other people, depending on how they were brought up, depending on their upbringing. This mind, this brain is very powerful. Some people get brainwashed from a very young age, and it depends on the story they've been told about the people they are maltreating. For example, women in this case. Probably he's been told that women are supposed to be treated that way, or human beings are supposed to be used and dumped when it comes to sex. Think about yourself alone. That's how life is supposed to be. It's just like growing up in a family that are into hookup. They would definitely groom the young girl and tell her this is the way forward in life. Use what you've got to get what you want. This is me trying to understand why he could not differentiate between good and bad, why he could not understand that what he was doing was not good at all. Sometimes when we decide to do something when we're young, we should think about the future, because the future is what we have ahead of us. This life to me is a journey. You get to a point where you have to look back and see all that you've done. Are you happy about it? Do they have consequences? Are you being haunted by what you've done in the past and all that? So it's important for you to think about the future when you want to do some certain things. Don't just get lost in the moment. Don't just think about the now. You need to think about the future, because some things do have repercussions and consequences in the future. You may not see it now, but in the future you get to meet it.
Is this you?
What?
My friend just sent me this. Looks like it's your Tinder profile.
It looks familiar. It's like, that double, it looks like a double gang thing. Like
A doppelganger.
yeah, like how you have one person in this part of the world and another person looks exactly like you. Like a man in the mirror.
No. Look at these. I took all of these photos of you. I know that's you. So this ain't your Tinder profile. This ain't your Tinder profile.
No, you didn't ask me if it's not, I don't know.
You don't know.
I mean, I have Tinder profile, but I don't know if this one in particular is the one.
What do you have a Tinder profile for?
No, it's not I use it for business. So like I don't know if this is the same one. It looks, but that's how I go and I solicit business for the car wash, for the mobile car wash. So that way I go and people try to talk to me.
What car wash?
My car wash business now.
When did you start a car wash business?
I started it recently, so that's why you were saying that my distance. So what I'm saying is the business is doing very well. I know I haven't told you yet, but I will use it. So I go, and before another friend goes and sends you something else, I also have, and this is for business purposes, I have Hinge and I have Bumble. Just so, but it's for business.
You're full of shit.
No, it's for business. Before
You're not. I don't hear.
No, it's business now. You can get business deduction. Why are you overreacting?
You're a liar.
No, you see how you poured water everywhere. You don't even let me finish telling you the business acumen that I have. You're talking to somebody that is a marketing expert. It's not everybody that's on this.
Marketing expert, my ass.
You poured water on this thing now. This is my business iPad also now. And this is my business iPad.
Was he really serious with that? The whole business stuff? Is that real? I don't think so. It has to be a skit, honestly. He was caught on Tinder and he's saying it's business. At first he denied it. He said, oh, that person looks like him. Oh, he's not the one. Then it moved on to business. I understand that some people go on Tinder to find people for their business, depending on the kind of business you have. But in this case, it has nothing to do with business whatsoever. That guy was caught red-handed on a dating site, and all he could do was lie and say he was there for business purposes. See, I just want to believe that was a skit. Let me tell you, a lot of men out there, not all of them, but a good number of men out there are on dating sites. If you go on dating sites, it's been populated with married men. So if you're married, what are you looking for on a dating site? They are looking for hookup, looking for ladies that they would waste their time. So this is just an example of what happens on dating site. Like, this is what I mean. Married people are on dating site. He is married and he's on dating site. Not just one, not two, but three, or even more than that. I've spoken about how selfish men can be. I've spoken about how men are programmed to be selfish. We've seen that in so many stories we've spoken about on this channel. A good number of men are selfish. They think about themselves alone. Even in a relationship or even in marriage, they might feel like, oh, I'm tired of sleeping with this particular woman. Even if I said to her that I'm going to be with her forever, I'm tired of sleeping with this particular woman. So they believe that they have the right to go out there and sleep with someone else, but they expect the woman to not do the same. I've also spoken about how men use marriage to deceive women. Most men are not faithful. They feel like the woman is supposed to be the faithful one. They just keep someone that will be giving birth to their children, and then they go out there and have fun and live their life and do anyhow they want to do. because they are the man, so they have the right to do so. A lot of men have that mindset. Men have the right to do whatever they want to do, but women don't have the right to do whatever they want to do because they are women. Have you ever asked yourself this question: why men find it hard to remain in a relationship that the woman cheated on them, but they expect women to remain in a relationship that they cheated on the woman? I've also spoken about this before on this channel, and we've heard them give flimsy excuses such as, oh, there's a bonding hormone called oxytocin, women bond more, oh, women get attached more, men don't release oxytocin as often as women do release oxytocin, so that is like a pass. They can go ahead and sleep with 50 women without having emotional attachment. But it's hard for women. Once a woman sleeps with another man, that means the woman has left the marriage, has packed her bag, and she's gone. She's already a lost partner. Whether you're in a relationship, married, think about yourself first. And you have to be vigilant. I'm not saying you should go out there and be looking for, is your man cheating and all that. You have to do that for yourself, because when they cheat, they will not tell you. When they go out there and sleep with someone skin to skin, they wouldn't tell you. And if they go out there, sleep with someone skin to skin, and they pick up any STI, STDs, they wouldn't tell you. They will come to you and pass it on to you. So you have to be careful.
I have a question. Who made the universal decision that we should eat lunch at 12? Who decided that it should take 4 years apiece to finish high school and college? Who made the decision that a minute should be 60 seconds and an hour should be 60 minutes? These are all questions I've been asking myself recently. And I've come to realize that while time itself was created by God, its perception was created by humanity and materialized by these clocks we've put on the wall. You see, there's nowhere in this world you can go and not find a clock. And that's because we as society put them there to remind you. You see, society says you should brush your teeth for 2 minutes. Society says you should sleep for 8 hours. Society says you should be done school by 22, have a career by 25, a family by 30, be successful by 40, and retire by 60. You see, we've created this one-size-fits-all timeline for life, thinking we can all wear the same clothes. And when we personally realize that they don't fit, we blame it on ourselves, acting like we've gained weight. Stop letting society's clock dictate when you show up. My time is different from your time. And just because you're not where society says you should be at this point in your life doesn't make you late. It makes you, you.
I had to add that video clip to encourage someone out there. If you're feeling left out, if you're feeling you're not moving forward, if you're feeling your colleagues are getting married, if you're feeling life is not moving for you the way you planned it, whether you're a man or a woman, that is the clock of the society. The same way the society is forcing women to be in a relationship that they don't want to be in. The society that was created for men by men to favor men. So as a woman, what do you expect? So if you don't fit into the program, you will be seen as an outcast. So you need to know yourself. The Bible says, know thyself. You need to know yourself. Why are you here on this earth? It's very important. You came to this planet and people were already here before you. They created a society that would favor them. God did the creation of a human being. The society created the rules that they are using on earth. So don't let anyone pressure you. And don't rush into a relationship or a marriage because people are pressuring you to do that. No, don't do that. Know who you are. Create your own timing. Move at your own pace. You're not in any competition with anybody whatsoever. It's all about you. Your happiness matters most. So don't rush into something because people are doing it. I'd rather you be the outcast. Live life on your terms. Move at your own pace. Be happy than follow the crowd, than follow the program and feel like you're not moving forward when things are not moving at a certain pace. The program is driving a lot of people into depression. The program is making a lot of people feel frustrated, like they're not moving forward, like life means nothing to them because everyone is in a hurry. Everyone needs to get ahead. While in real sense, you are moving at your own pace. Everyone is different. God that created the world knows what he did. Everyone cannot arrive at the same time. Just know this and know peace. Focus on you. Do you. Put yourself first. Nobody owes you anything. And people come into your life for different reasons. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.